the blue corner, representing Redfern Gym, he stands at 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at an even 110 kilograms. He is the 2003 K1 Oceania champion, the 2003 World Grand Prix Final 8, the 2004 K1 Oceania champion, and the current WKBF World Heavyweight champion. He has 49 professional fights with 42 wins, 6 losses, and 1 draw. With 23 big wins coming by way of KO, introducing Peter the Chief Graham. And his opponent, fighting out of the right corner, representing Chinook Gym, he stands at 6 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at a ready 110 kilograms. He is the WMC World Heavyweight Champion, 2-time ISKA World Heavyweight Champion, and the WPKL European Champion. He has an astonishing 87 professional fights, with 79 wins, 7 losses, and 1 draw. With 45 big wins coming by way of KO, ladies and gentlemen, he is one of the best K1 fighters of all times, Alexi, the Red Scorpion Ignashov!
Well, have you ever heard an ovation like that? They love it here in New Zealand.
This fight is brought to you by the Sunday
Kiwi resident
News.
Alexi Ignashov, third man in centering Colin Smith. Let's listen in, and the stare down.
Obey my instructions at all times. When I say break, you step back. When I say box, you can continue.
The placid, collected, calculating Belarusian Alexi Ignashov against the man who looks like Captain Incredible off The Incredibles, the Chief Peter Graham.
Watch the holding, touch gloves, come back out of the sound of the bell.
Mate, you should spend more time watching the fight game and less time watching those kids' movies.
Captain Incredible, Peter Graham. Folks, it is main event time. A capacity crowd on hand at the Trust Stadium in Waitakere to see the Chief Peter Graham, the Red Scorpion Alexi Ignashov, the voice Michael Chavallo, Lightning Mike Angove and Margaret Brott ringside. And here we go in our main event, brought to you by the Sunday News.
There we see Ignashov going to work with his trademark knees. Colin Smith getting in between those 2 big men and breaking them up.
Ooh, nice boxing work there from Peter Graham, then goes to the rib cage of Alexi. Alexi Ignashov just tucking a knee on the left armpit, and Graham in the combat camouflage trunk shrugs him off. Overhand left there from Ignashov.
Ignashov throws a very unorthodox overhand left hook, but it is extremely effective and extremely powerful. He's a very, very unfazed fighter. In fact, if he was any more relaxed, he'd be dead.
Peter Graham doesn't want to be pulled into those high knees that Pettis has used. I should say Ignashov is used to splay the nose of such opponents as Nicholas Pettis. Ooh, nice jab, right hand outside thigh kick there from the former Kyokushin exponent, Peter Graham.
Good work off the jab with the left hook to set up the right hand. Peter Graham's fighting a smart game at this point, knowing his distance. If he's inside, he pushes up close, not allowing Ignashov to get room with the knees.
Will we see Graham execute his rolling thunder? A win here against Alexi Ignashov could set up a showdown with Ray Seppel in July right here at the Trust Stadium.
He chewed up a right hand, an overhand right there from Ignashov. Graham just working away, peppering to the body with the knee.
Ignashov in the red and yellow, Graham in the green and brown camouflage. And a good solid first round, a feeling out process. These 2 men have never met on the K1 arena.
Make no mistakes, folks. This is a world-class fight between 2 world-class champions of the sport.
Graham edging forward, inside thigh kick. Ignashov's got to keep his hands up. Graham trying to tag the jaw with a straight right hand, a clipping right to the ear there. Ignashov not working the knees in close, surprisingly, and Colin Smith, really dwarfed by these 2 giants, separates them. Graham goes for the inside lead thigh, couldn't connect though. Does on the second occasion. Ignashov has to check those ones. Graham has some of the hardest leg kicks on the planet. Step up right hand there from Ignashov. Just whistled past the ear. Straight right hand found the jaw there from Graham.
This is an inspired Peter Graham. He's working very, very well against Ignashov, looking a little bit lethargic, still trying to feel out the very busy Peter Graham.
Well, in the true Anzac spirit, after being 4-1 down, Team Australia has now come back to 4-3. Graham needs to win this one to even it up. We have 23 seconds remaining here in the first round.
Ignashov just working the knees on the inside. Noticeable the absence of his kicks. He kicks very well, both high and low. We haven't seen a single kick so far from Ignashov.
Big outside thigh kick there from Peter Graham. Good scoring technique for him. Double jab from Graham. Wants to keep his right hand up, though. Ignashov could loop the lead leg around the back of the head. We go to the towels, end of round one, and this, a blockbuster marquee matchup. Michael Chavello, Mike Angove and Margaret Brott with you ringside. Margaret, who did you give the opening round to?
Again, guys, really good. I think Alexi just showed a little faster hand speed and just a little more power in that round.
Okay, so Brott putting a spanner into the works.
There we see the first kick there from Ignashov to open the round. Really the first major kick of the fight. Lovely round tie knee, pushing him off.
Tie technique there, and Ignashov has suddenly turned up the heat. He's come out like a smoking gun here in the second round, and a tight jump smack bang, centre of the canvas. Peter Graham doesn't want to get dazed here or confused by this sudden onslaught. It's as if Alexi Ignashov has suddenly woken up.
Well, someone turned the on button. Ignashov always looks very composed, but when he turns it on, here's a fighter full of tremendous power. Just a little bit worried about the slippery canvas there in and around the Sunday News. Of course, a lot of sweat and blood spilt so far. This is the final fight of the night. The ninth fight.
And you can see trying to execute the half sweep takedown there, Thai style, Alexi Ignashov. Interesting to see he's reverting to a lot of his Muay Thai style techniques. Peter Graham smothering him, and Graham really should be opening up a little bit of distance and trying to out-kickbox Alexi Ignashov.
Watch for the head kick. Watch for the head kick from Peter Graham.
Good outside thigh kick from Graham. That's what he needs to work. Long-reaching jab from the loping Alexi Ignashov. Good bird's eye view there over the Sunday News logo.
Like to see Ignashov just use his jab a little more at the moment. Nice 1-2 there. Peter Graham clipping over the top with the right hand on the inside.
Short walking knee to the left thigh, just snuck it in there. Pearl Harbor technique from Peter Graham. Front kick from Alexi. High left round kick from Ignashov. Off the lead leg, generates a lot of power and good torque. Checks the low kick from Graham, tagging right hand to the side of the jaw there from the big chief.
No respect there from Graham, pushing Alexi Ignashov's face off with his forearm, with his elbow, showing he's not going to be intimidated by the big Russian fighter.
Interesting to note that Peter Graham has been doing a lot of capoeira training lately. I wonder if we'll see any capoeira style kicks coming up from him a little later on.
Colin Smith with his work cut out, separating these two very, very big men. Peter Graham coming up the jab with the low kick. Oh, and there's the first knee we're seeing go up high there. Little pushing right hand there.
Ignashov looking with a big bok choy off the rear knee. Didn't get it in time, though. Graham went for the inside lead thigh. Couldn't connect. Long-ranging jab there from Ignashov. He's had more jabs than a pin cushion and now ties up Colin Smith.
Like to see more kicks from Ignashov and just a little bit better use of his height advantage. He's got a good jab. He's not really using it.
Thigh kick attempt there from Peter Graham. Ignashov thought about the front kick. We are now into the final 20 seconds of round number 2 of 3 of our main event. Brought to you by the Sunday News. Hope you're enjoying it, folks. Still anyone's fight for the
That one hurt Peter Graham. He collected that on his chin. Peter Graham just backing up for the first time in the fight. Looping overhand hook, just missing there. Another right hand just glancing off the chin of Peter Graham.
Well, Graham's only got one of the biggest chins in the world of humanity. There it is, into the second round. We've got one more to go.
I want some points. I want to get some points up.
Okay, seconds out now. We are ready for round number 3, the third and final from the Trust Stadium in WAITAKERE. And interesting to note that Alexi Ignashov is getting behind the legislation of saving the WAITAKERE Rangers. So he's taking a very environmental stance. Our new Kiwi, Alexi Ignashov. Just quickly, Margaret Brott, that previous round, who do you give it to?
Again, another close contest. Maybe just another edge to Alexi, but I really want to see these guys get off and get those signature moves in.
Okay, got to agree with you on that one, and so is Mike Angove. We're giving the second round to Alexi Ignashov. We gave the first round to Peter Graham, and too much grappling and clinching, says Colin Smith.
Good work there from Alexi Ignashov, just starting to pick it up with the punches. He twisted Graham into the corner early. Another left hook just looping over the top around the back of the ear, the back of the head of Peter Graham.
Inside thigh kick attempt there from Graham. He gets the second one on target. Where's the right hand to the side of the jaw? Ignashov, where are the knees? They all want to see the knees, but they haven't really come into play yet from Big Iggy.
Well, I don't think Peter Graham has given him much opportunity. Downstairs with the straight right goes Ignashov. We do know that he has been carrying an injury from that fight with Bjorn Bregi, which may be the reason we're not seeing a heck of a lot of kicks from the Russian fighter.
And Graham going after that lead leg, dangerously close to the knee region of Alexi Ignashov. It is badly reddened. Ooh, clash of leg kicks in mid-air. Ignashov short-range knee under the left arm there. Graham pushes him off. Halfway through the rolling thunder! The rolling thunder! Well, he went for it here in the third round, and Ignashov didn't see it coming.
I think Ignashov ducked under it, actually, mate.
No, I just think that Graham mistimed it, Mikey. Ignashov had no idea he was going to rip that out at this late stage in the fight.
Anyway, that's Mike Stavello. He's an Australian, if people hadn't guessed.
And that's Mike Angove, and he needs glasses. They all tied up in the neutral corner. Good defence of the knees there from Graham with a double forearm. Tries to pop the undercut underneath. And Ignashov wants to throw him off, couldn't get him down. Double jab, right hand there from Graham, who spars Anthony Mundine at the Redfern Gym in Sydney.
Well, certainly.
Oh, Ignashov slipping.
That's that canvas again. We've noticed the fighters becoming more conscious of it.
Graham really needs to go to town on that left leg a little more, and he may do some serious damage to Ignashov, all tied up against the ropes. It hasn't been a barn burner of a main event, but it's been gutsy.
Well, it's a bit like that when you get to this class. The fighters don't want to make too many mistakes. Ignashov's looking uncharacteristically tired. David Tua watching closely from ringside with great kickboxing trainer Lola Hemuli, and Peter Graham goes under the overhand right and answers with a right hand of his own.
Well, Graham knows there's only 20 seconds to go, and he's calling on Ignashov. Ignashov dancing around the ring. What has he got up his sleeve, the Red Scorpion? Graham just wants to get it on us now. We move into the final 10 seconds. Is someone going to knockout punch, a knockout kick, or a KO knee? Graham moves forward, weaves under the way of the left hand. He tries to drill the right through the guard, the turning high kick. Just weaves under the way of Alexi's round kick. Rolling thunder! Rolling thunder! And what a way to end the fight!
Well, rolling thunder, but he ended up on the ground.
Ladies and gentlemen, the judges have scored this bout a draw.
Okay, a drawn decision. We are going to go one